Volodymyr Zelensky tells a delegation of MEPs that EU solidarity is a vital morale booster for Ukraine's soldiers. Russia bombards Ukraine with nearly 100 drones and missiles, many of them targeting the energy grid.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says strong messages of solidarity and support are important factors in morale for soldiers fighting on the front line.
Gives such signal not only to the world and Europe, also to our people who are defending Europe and world. This feeling is very important, not to lose it, not to lose the morality of the soldiers, that they are not alone, they are on the front line.
He was speaking in Kyiv to a delegation of MEPs from the Liberal Renew group in the European Parliament, of which his party is a member. The visit comes as part of the preparations for the European elections in June.
Much better than when the focus not only on the war because of different elections in Europe and in the United States. It's an important signal for men, women, our children, that we are part of the Europe, and Europe knows that we are this defending shield for our common values.
The urgent need for more weapons was also a central issue in the discussion.
He knows that we are working for European defense, but of course, as it has been told to us by all the persons who we had during these 2 days, they are asking for more weapons, more ammunition, and he also confirmed us that there is a real need on the ground.
His message comes as Russia continues to pound Ukraine with ballistic missiles and drones. Ukraine says it urgently needs air defences and more consistent military support. An emergency meeting of the Ukraine NATO Council was held on Thursday to discuss the renewed airstrikes, particularly on the capital. And as EU member states continue to disagree over how best to support Ukraine in the short and long term, with air raid sirens ringing in Kyiv and with Ukrainian soldiers suffering ammunition shortages on the front line, Putin, it's feared, is gearing up for an even bigger war. Shona Murray, Euronews, Kyiv.
Incoming Portuguese Prime Minister Luís Montenegro met with President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa in Lisbon to present the names of his cabinet of ministers. There are 17 names, including 7 women. The new cabinet does not include members of any party outside the coalition that won the recent general election. The government is due to take office on April 2nd, and a few days after that, the cabinet's programme is to be announced.
Russia hit Ukraine with a barrage of 99 drones and missiles overnight on Thursday, mainly targeting the energy grid. Kyiv claimed that air defences shot down 84 of them, whilst the energy minister said 3 power stations were hit. The bombardment prompted neighbouring Poland to scramble some of its warplanes. Also on Thursday, a Russian fighter plane crashed into the sea off Sevastopol, the port city on the Crimean Peninsula, the Moscow-installed governor of the region said. It's not yet known whether it was shot down or suffered a malfunction. Meanwhile, Jaap de Hoop Scheffer, a former NATO Secretary-General, warned that the price to be paid for not going all the way in supporting Ukraine will be tremendously high. Scheffer criticised both the US and Europe for not doing enough. Meanwhile, Poland and Ukraine said they were moving towards resolving an agricultural dispute. Polish farmers are angry over cheap imports of Ukrainian grain.
Russia vetoed a UN resolution on Thursday, effectively abolishing the monitoring of UN sanctions against North Korea by a panel of UN experts. The resolution would have extended the mandate for a year, but Russia's veto will halt operations on the 30th of April. The Russian ambassador to UN said that Western nations are trying to strangle North Korea, and sanctions have proven irrelevant and detached from reality. It's the first time Russia has tried to block the work of the panel of experts. The resolution does not alter the sanctions, which remain in force.